Hey Yarrow City fam, it's September. Let's take a walk through the backyard garden. Let's see what's growing. Um, this is our pomegranate tree that we are definitely going to repot next year, but it's beautiful and it anchors the first left hand of the garden. We've got a currant there, some monarda. We've got this beautiful pineapple sage that blooms later on in the year, so it's like at this stage giving our pollinators nectar. We've got some rosemary, anise, hyssop. There's daffodils, hollyhocks, calendula. What else? Siberian wallflowers, different wildflowers, native grasses. Right here. There's also daffodils at the base of this beautiful peach tree that's growing so nicely for us. It's going into dormancy, which we bid it farewell until next year. Over on the right hand side here, we had our raspberries that we've been harvesting. Oh my god, it felt like we've been eating raspberries from what, like June until now. It's so tired. You can tell it's beat, but it's still got raspberries on there. At the base of the raspberries here, we've got a few things. We've got this sunflower that's been churning out blooms for a couple months now. We've got this beautiful lemongrass at the base of the sunflower, and we have 2 bags of sweet potatoes. We've been harvesting some of the greens, and look, it flowered. Beautiful. On this other side of the raspberries, the right side of the raspberries, we have more native grasses, little blue stem, hollyhocks. We got scabiosa, Joe Pye weed. There's also New York ironweed. Yeah, and that's it, I think. Oh, there's also echinacea. So it's wonderful. Beautiful. The backyard garden is growing nicely. It is loving the mild temperatures in September here. In the middle before you is this giant beautiful burgundy, bold, just vivacious, vigorous, awesome plant. This is the falls roselle, crimson falls roselle. It's looking so pretty. The blooms are gorgeous. I've been waiting for blooms and no blooms, so but it is giant and it's making this middle part of our sun trap garden be like pretty stunning, full of color. You can eat the leaves as a substitute for spinach, so I just grab it and munch on it because it is pretty sour, like a lime. In front of this bed, at the base of the crimson falls roselle, we have Egyptian walking onions and strawberries, and in front of that we have a container with some orange Thai chili. Beautiful. On the left here we have a sweet pepper bed or a mild pepper bed, and it's been doing well. We did throw a late tomato in there. I forgot what kind of tomatoes, but they are huge. And then we have this bell peppers. It's been giving us so many bell peppers. I'm so happy with that. And then we have some banana peppers. We've got different types of bell peppers, some snacking ones, all the sorts. To the left of the snacking sweet peppers, we've got one of our Jamaican red sorrels. It's coming. It's beautiful. Hope to get lots of sorrel from that one before the season closes out. See, we have more banana peppers. Also have a turmeric thrown in there. So beautiful. In here we have a myriad of plants. We've got some herbs like tulsi, more peppers over here. There's also a squash in there. Some purple peppers under there. Missed us from yesterday's harvest. And yeah, I think there's anise, hyssop, And more Jamaican sorrel, looking beautiful. And there's another Jamaican sorrel looking like it'll be taller than our persimmon. It really grew, outdid itself this year. And in this bed we have a myriad of hot peppers. We took out the jalapeno this week because we were like so overloaded with jalapenos. So we sacrificed that one, harvested what was on it. But we have more banana peppers, tulsi to the corner right there. And then we got some Ethiopian Burberry peppers. Loving that. It's producing real nice. We've got some habaneros. We've got rainforest chili. Tons of little peppers. Buena mulatas. Pasilla de bajo. Every time I pronounce that, I laugh at because I know I'm messing it up, but who knows? It's life. I mess words up. I'm sorry. Here we have some turmeric looking so beautiful in the middle of this bed. We've got melons and squash occupying the floor. Also have some rainforest chili over here. And believe it or not, we have beets under here. And yeah. Oh, on the trellis is winged beans. We can see winged beans right there. It's a little late this year. And here is our beautiful persimmon. It is a Nikita's Gift persimmon. I think it's a hybrid between an Asian persimmon and an American persimmon. So looking forward to tasting that sometime in a couple of years, I guess. And we got the squash taking over down here, and here is one of the tomato beds that we've taken out a lot of tomatoes out of. And we still have more tomatoes to take out. It's really beautiful. So let's turn around here because somehow I got siphoned off down there. And here, there, this side of the sun trap garden. So we got some peppers growing in pots. I love growing peppers in pots. Abby loves growing peppers in pots, so I think she prefers it that way. We got some beautiful collage peppers, and in this bed we have tons of tomatoes. We got Valencia tomatoes doing beautifully, and we've taken out a lot of tomatoes too out of this bed. There are carrots at the feet of the tomatoes. Beautiful, more basil, and as you can see, everywhere there's turmeric. So we threw some turmeric in the ground this year because we had that much, and we wanted to see what the production would be like in the ground versus in the pot. And I tell you, I think the pots are winning from my eye test. So yeah, this is a bed that has been churning out food and that we've transitioned over many times. We took out a few more tomatoes out of this bed, but there's marigolds, basils, more tomatoes. There are beans in here, broad beans, more turmeric, looking beautiful, basil, peppers. There's a squash in here too, and this beautiful coxcomb. So gorgeous, came up on its own. And to the left of this bed is the tomato bed. I probably think that gave us the most tomatoes this year. We have this beautiful marigold holding on to the corner here, looking very beautiful. And we got some tomatoes. We've taken out so many this week and harvested so many, and seems like we have much more to harvest out from this bed. And we got more peppers in pots. Peppers. We've got this beautiful Jeremy stripes tomato. Then we got cilantro self-seeding down here. We've got lettuce self-seeding down here. We threw in a few fall things that we have not paid attention to, and here's more turmeric. It's so funny how things just get left behind when you have like so much. So time to downsize on a lot of stuff. Down here we have our beautiful apple tree, 4-in-1 apple, and at the base we have a currant with we have some spring ephemerals, I forget which, and we have Egyptian walking onions and asparagus. We're going to create this guild, finish this guild next year for the apple tree, and then have a walkway there. And then we have more turmeric down here and a beautiful collard. So let me back up. Let's give down here the credit that it needs. When you're entering into our shaded woodland garden, at the top of it is the plum tree, 4-in-1 plum. It's looking beautiful. And at the base we plant a few plants to support our plum tree. We have Aquilegia down there, we have rams through here, we have ginseng, we have native grass, we've got lupine, we've got turtle heads, but there are a few plants in here. We're going to remove this strawberry bed and we'll just widen the walkway, and then we'll add some more plants on that side to finish out this plum tree guild. To the left of the plum tree guild is some Joe Pye weed and some great blue lobelia growing with some native grass and some sedums. Taking the edging from these beds, because as soon as we harvest this stuff, then we'll take the soil, build up the other beds, and then make a beautiful fruit tree guild here for our apple. All right, well, that's a casualty right there. It broke, but we have so many. There's a Thai sorrel right there that's coming into its own, and down here is going to take a lot of work this year, because while a lot of things are working well, there are others that need some more manipulation. But over here we have some carex, beautiful sedges. We've got great blue lobelia, a lot of spring ephemerals in this corner, and then we have black cohosh to the back. I did throw a white sorrel in here. So we have plants that like a bit of shade, so these carex can grow in shade. The Aquilegia, because they are growing at the base of this beautiful witch hazel, very gorgeous. I put this here to kind of train it to grow upright, and then I will prune in order for it to grow that way. To the left of the witch hazel we've got more black cohosh, and that is a rose mallow, a currant, who I think this is, I forgot, lingonberry, comfrey, and that's a black raspberry. I think we're gonna remove one patch so that the beautiful Mayoga ginger can thrive. It's looking very beautiful under here, so gorgeous. Now we've got more lemongrass around here, blue crested iris, and a ton of sorrel. We've got white sorrel, we've got red sorrel, more lemongrass. Beautiful. Right here along the fence we've got this compact sugar shack button bush growing with rudbeckia. We've got rattlesnake master down here, some hyssop, some coreopsis, added some cardinal flower there, and we've got swamp milkweed and this beautiful pawpaw. This pawpaw is in its third growing year. It's doing wonderful there. You also have ferns and comfrey there, and at the base of this massive crepe myrtle, which was the only plant that was in the yard other than grass when we got here. And so we got some asters growing under there, comfrey. We've got a lot of spring ephemerals under here. And then over in the corner there we have currants. We've got 2 currants, one here, one over in the corner. So we've got some Joe Pye weed here, and under the Joe Pye weed actually is a New Jersey tea, which we've got to move this one because it's just taking over. And here we have some more Joe Pye weed. At the base of the Joe Pye weed we have daffodils are in this bed. We have Egyptian walking onions, aquilegia, and its hyssop. And then this is our most mature pawpaw, which is doing pretty lovely. It's growing really well this year. So proud of it. And we got more aquilegia. There's a ton of spring ephemerals in here and rams. Lots of rams as well. In the middle here is an annual bed that we put in here because the first year we depended a lot on annual production to fill in the space. So we don't need that anymore. We are producing far more food than ourselves or friends or family can eat. So we're going to do away with this annual bed. Currently it has in sweet peppers, has in a collards, kale, and turmeric. You can tell that how much we love turmeric here, but turmeric, yeah. And yeah, this is going to be a sitting area. So our walkway come down here will be widened, and then we'll have like a little bench down here to sit under all these fruit trees. Here is our beautiful sweet cherry, Stella. Sweet cherry, it's been growing wonderful. We put it in and haven't had to like micromanage it. It's doing well. I'm very proud to have it in the yard. Beside the cherry tree here we have this crimson 9-bark that's growing really well. It's very good for absorbing excess moisture from your land space, so it sends pretty deep roots down there. So we're happy to have it. And then in this bed we've got some salvias, we've got asparagus, blackberries, we've got more elatrius. There's the lovage in here. There's the lovage right there, and the lovage is like a substitute for a perennial substitute for celery. So we added it. It's pretty strong. It's like a pretty strong celery. So you probably have to use less. And then we're back to this bed that is an annual bed now, but we will be removing this bed, creating a gill for this persimmon tree, and that will just be open air. So maybe when we plant our squash it'll have places to go. Oh, that's it from the backyard. Let's go. Well, that's not it from the backyard. Too bad. Here's a cardoon. Over on this side of the fence is where we keep like the acidic loving plants. Even though fruit trees are acid loving, but you know blueberries are not forgiving of non-acidic soil. So over here is where we intentionally add stuff to get it acidic. We have this beautiful elderberry that's really taking off, but behind the elderberry is actually a lot of Jamaican sorrel, red sorrel, as far as the eyes can see. My neighbors must really love me to have so much of our sorrel hanging over, but they get lots of veggies, don't worry. This beautiful elder is an American elder, needs some pruning, but we'll get to that next season. We got some wild geraniums, we got self-heal, and we've got the blueberries. It's lemongrass, we just threw it in there. And then we got some blueberries. There's also alliums in between, self-heal in between, and there are spots where we put the wild geraniums to the back so that when it casts shade it can handle the shade. We're just trying to plant plants that will grow well with the blueberries, but also provide help. Like with the daffodils, deterring rodents from digging, because oh God knows we have to get rid of them. They don't like to live here, but they do like to come around. Here we have a beautiful witch hazel again. We are still working on this side. Like, this is, even though there are plants here, to my eyes it's empty because we have to fix the fence. But when we fix the fence, we'll be able to make more permanent decisions for this edge. But for now, there's anise hyssop. We've got potted plants with peppers. We've got a blackberry that we need to plant. And then we've got sorrel, beautiful sorrels. At the feet of the sorrels, cardoons, beautiful purple sage. And then we got more cardoons, a lavender growing up pot, lingonberries, monarda, aquilegia, and here on the side is our, what you call it, container garden. I can't believe my brain froze. This is our container garden. Our container garden consists of a few plants, well, not a few, there are a lot of plants, but not a lot of diversity. We have like a ton of turmeric, a ton of ginger, and then at the ends of the ginger and turmeric, but before we end, let's look in there. Looking good. At the ends of the ginger and turmeric are peppers, some Caribbean peppers. We've got some Jamaican Scotch bonnet peppers. Scotchy, love that, been giving us a ton of peppers. And then we've got the red habaneros. One thing with the red habaneros, they produce a lot. This is like weighed down with peppers. Then we got some Tobago seasoning pepper. Can't wait to get that. And then we've got more Thai sorrel. And then we got Jamaica reds. And then in this ground, well, we haven't had a lot of plants in here. We've got prairie docks and echinacea on the side here. And talk about Jamaican red sorrel. And this is the front yard. Let us know in the comments if you want to see a tour of the front yard. And we'll make a tour of the front yard. So let us know what you like about your yard, what you don't like, what you're interested in. And if you have any comments, anything that you'd like to ask us, please do like, share, and subscribe. But also, let us know what you think. Oh, I didn't show these. These are red sorrels, lemongrass, and Jamaica black sorrels. So that's it from me today to you. This is our September garden, looking lovely, loving what it's putting out, what it continues to put out, and just what it will be for next year. Can't wait.